This is a demo of a more modern mobile app sign-in technique. I'm going to go ahead on this Android emulator and open this demo app, OAuth demo client. And let's try it again. Great, there we go. What I'm going to do is try to connect this application to its home server, which is called CribWars. And we're running it in a nice slow emulator, so we're going to be able to see what happens. At this point, the main web browser opens, not an embedded web browser. And the main web browser connects to the home server of the site. Now the home server noticed that no one was logged in, and so it then redirected to the central account chooser service. The account chooser has two entries that it shows, along with a little marketing information up here and at the bottom about the CribWars site. I'll go ahead and click my personal account. Now at this point, the browser goes back to home server to tell it what account I want to use. That server then does an OpenID flow to Gmail to verify my identity. Once it comes back, the home server knows who I am, issues its own OAuth type token. The app is immediately brought to the foreground. It has that token. The app stores that token and uses it to make API calls to the home server to access my account. And in this case, it just shows my basic account information on the home server. However, notice all I did was open the app, clicked my picture, and boom, the app had access to all my information. Let's delete that token for now. And just to show that this is really happening in the main web browser, let's open it up. And let's go to the home page of that CribWars application. And when you do, you notice, yep, I'm logged in there, just as I had to be, so it could return a token to the app. And let's go ahead and sign out. Now, let's make it a bit more tricky at this point. I'm going to switch back to the Android application that we were using before. And let's open that up. Try again. Okay. Now let's try to sign into CribWars a second time. So I'm going to click it, and we'll wait for this slow emulator to go through the flow of bringing me up a list of the accounts that I have on this device. Now, let's say I'm trying to use an account that's not listed here. An unusual flow, but let's show that it can be supported. So I'm going to choose sign into another account. And when I do, I'm going to be redirected back to the application's home server, and it will show the list of options it supports for signing in. I'm going to go ahead and choose Yahoo Mail. And when I do here in a moment, it's going to redirect to Yahoo's identity provider. Now in this browser, just to make it really hard, I'm not even logged into Yahoo's browser. So once that comes up, I'm going to go ahead and log in here with the test account. So it's going to log in. This is a Yahoo account I've used before on this website, so it knows I've considered to share my identity with it, and immediately is going to bounce me back to that website. Now once I'm logged into the website says, this is an account that's not on that central account user. So now it's first going to bounce me there, so I have a chance to add that account. This way I never need to repeat this process on any other website. Any other time I go to a website, if it redirects to the central account user, all three accounts would be listed, and all I would need to do is click the picture of the account I want to use. In this case, I'm going to confirm I want to add it. That would have caused me to be redirected back to the home server. And the home server, just like before, issues a token, returns control to the app saves that token, and uses it to make API calls back to the server. And again, it's able to bring up the basic information about my account on that home server. There you have it. We have combined the main web browser, the central account user, and OpenID and OAuth technologies. The end result is that in the common case, a user who installs an app can log into it by simply clicking their picture. If their account is not listed, They only have to add it once per device, and then in the future, they just need to click their picture. Notice that the mobile Android app actually knows nothing about how the user is signed in. So a website that only accepts password-based logins could write their mobile apps this way. Then when the website adds support for an account chooser and identity providers in the future, the app will not even need to change and will be able to take advantage of all those features. Thank you.